What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. For today's video, we're going to be talking about the Dallas Mavericks and why I believe they're being slept on big time. So if you're new to the channel, hit that like button and subscribe for more Mavericks and NBA content, and let's get straight to it. So on Saturday, the Dallas Mavericks defeated the Memphis Grizzlies 137-96. And keep in mind, this Grizzlies team is loaded. They were in the playoffs last season, the number 2 seed, almost beat the Warriors in the second round, and they damn near could have made the NBA Finals. And they really took down this team. Their defense was on par. Lukadoncic scored 32 points, 10 assists, 7 rebounds. He's obviously doing what Luka does best, scoring. And then Christian Wood off the bench. He's been absolutely spectacular so far. In the last game, he scored 25 points in 12 off the bench. And then in the first game, he was also tremendous off the bench, obviously, as well, scoring 25 and 8. So I think that they might need to start. I mean, obviously start him. He's playing good enough to start, way good enough to start. But I think maybe he's just good off the bench. He's doing pretty much what the Mavericks traded for him to do. I mean, he has been shooting very well. He's been getting in the paint. He's been getting rebounds. He's been playing defense. I mean, this is all what the Houston Rockets wanted out of him. He was good on the Rockets. His defense wasn't the greatest, definitely, but if he can improve on the defensive side, then this Mavericks team is loaded. They are way better than last season. We can already see that. Spencer Dinwiddie, he's been playing pretty well as well. Also, he has been their starting point guard, obviously. 15 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. So that's not bad at all. And I think that this team is very interesting considering they don't have many superstars other than Luka, and Christian Wood is a semi-star. He could make the All-Star game. You never know. But it's just interesting to see how this team runs. They've got a bunch of really good role players. Dorian Finney-Smith, Reggie Bullock, and JaVale McGee's been pretty good this season. And then Tim Hardaway, Maxi Kleber. So they've been pretty good. They've been pretty good all around. Their depth is really nice, and they've got some young pieces as well. Jaden Hardy, Christian Wood's pretty young, Luka obviously. So this team for the future looks great. I think that they need to get another star here. I do know that I don't see them. I don't know if they can really build a dynasty just around Luka and Christian Wood. I think that this team is good enough to make it to the finals. I think that this Western Conference is extremely loaded, but I think that Luka is just that guy. So I think that they can, but I think that they definitely need to look into trading for another star here. I think that maybe someone on the lines of, like, even as good as like DeAndre Ayton, and I know that he has signed an extension with the Suns, so obviously that's out of the ballpark. But I think someone of his caliber would be really, really nice on the Mavericks. They tried having Kristaps Porzingis, didn't really work out because he is injury prone. But yeah, I mean, I think that they can be really nice this season, and I think they definitely will. Last season they were in the Western Conference Finals. Luka pretty much all on his own beat the number 1 seeded Suns in 7 games. It destroyed them in Game 7, and then obviously lost to the Warriors, but who cares? It's just the Warriors were a great team. For the next game, the Mavericks are taking on the New Orleans Pelicans tomorrow. I think we'll get the dub again. I mean, then I think that this team could definitely go on a big win streak and take over that number 1 seed in the Western Conference. I know there's a few other teams that are good enough to get the number 1 seed, but I don't know if they're going to be playing all of their guys. Maybe they'll be resting some players there. It wouldn't make sense if the Nuggets kept all their players in. I think that they will rest Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., and even Nikola Jokic from time to time. And then obviously the Warriors, they're a little bit of an older team, so they're definitely gonna rest their guys. And I don't see. I mean, if the Mavericks rest Luka, I don't see them winning very many games. So they will definitely have to start him. They'll definitely have to play him. But yeah, I think that they could definitely get the number 1 seed, and I'm just very excited to watch the rest of the season for this team. So if you enjoyed this video and you're new to the channel, hit that like button and subscribe for more Mavericks and NBA content, and I'm out of here. Peace.